I call this meeting of the House Appropriations Committee to order. Please proceed with the roll call.
Chairman Harris,
Here.
Abney,
Here. Designation. He's here.
Bellman, Brennan, Curry, Fleming,
Designation.
Friel, Gallagher, Guzman, Khan, Kincaid, Kozarowski,
Designation.
Madsen, Malagari, Mays, Mullins,
Designation.
Salisbury,
Designation.
Sanchez,
Designation.
Siegel, Waxman, Webster, and Young. Chairman Struzzi,
Here.
Barton, Brown,
Designation.
Devanzo,
Designation.
Ecker,
Designation.
Flood, Kale,
Designation.
Krupa, Kutz,
Designation.
Mako, Marcel, Mustillo, Nelson,
Designation.
Allsummer,
Here.
and Warner.
Designation.
Quorum is present. On our agenda for today is House Bill 1788. Committee Executive Director, please provide a brief overview of the bill.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. In front of us, we have House Bill 1788, which increases the statutory mass transit funding transfer, authorizes the Commonwealth Financing Authority to bond revenue from sales and use tax, transfer for highways and bridges, allocates dedicated funding for 3- and 4-digit state routes, requires minimum system performance criteria and performance reports, provides for public-private transportation partnerships, also known as P3, and permits digital advertising on public transportation vehicles. So ends the agenda, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. The chair calls up House Bill 1788 for this committee. Before this committee now is House Bill 1788. Any discussion?
No discussion.
That means there's no negative votes?
There is no discussion. However, all Republicans will be voting in the negative on House Bill 1788.
Really? Okay. All of the Democrats will vote in the affirmative. Seeing that the ayes have it, House Bill 1788 will pass this committee. Before we adjourn, I will say this. This is the 5th time that this body, this committee, quite honestly as well, has moved this type of funding out of this committee into the floor of the House. We anticipate tomorrow that we will take this up and this bill will pass. I echo the words of our leader on the floor just recently. It is now past time that we fund our mass transit agencies across the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. This is no longer a political football. This is now about where we stand as a Commonwealth with regards to the people who utilize these services every single day. There are mothers and fathers who put their children on mass transit every single day to go to school, and those kids are soon to return to the schoolhouse. There are mothers and fathers who get on mass transit to go to work every single day. There are seniors who use mass transit to go back and forth to their doctor's visits. This is not, political fodder or political football. This is actual resources that are necessary for the average everyday person. You cannot claim a care for business and not care about mass transit, as it is the blood of business in this Commonwealth. And so it is extremely important that we remove all of the theatrics and all of the political fodder and get down to the brass tacks of what is at hand here. And that is the fact that transit agencies across this Commonwealth, not just one, but transit agencies all across this Commonwealth will not be able to function without the resources that are necessary. And so I ask that my colleagues in this chamber, but also in the other chamber, understand the significance and severity of what we're talking about. In addition to mass transit, this bill also covers money for roads and bridges. Roads and bridges that many in my district will never travel, yet and still we are supportive of that funding. I have been across this Commonwealth, and I see how important resources for roads and bridges are. There are parts of our Commonwealth that are shut off from other parts because a road or a bridge needs paving, security, and or to be built. So, look, I get all of the politics and political grandstanding that often happens in this building, and there is a time for that. Now is the time to act. Mass transit is not funded in this Commonwealth. This Commonwealth's budget will suffer. We will not be able to fund the needed services for the people. And so I ask that all of us across this building, not just in this chamber, but even across the chamber, across the hall of this building, that we get serious about this very issue. Everyday people's lives are literally hanging in the balance based off of whether they can function if mass transit is not available. And so, House Bill 1788 will pass this committee and will return to the floor of the House. And without any further business before this committee meeting stands adjourned.